New year, new station. Welcome to Ormiston and welcome to another episode of Ride Along. Yeah, so we're on late shift. I've got 4 cars today, which is pretty good. So we're going to stop short and get a briefing from the other 2. And then I'll find out what exactly is going on. So in Ormiston, I'll be an acting sergeant, which basically means I'll have the powers of a sergeant, but just without the stripes. Brand new place for you to see Ride Along, and hopefully you enjoy. Kyle's going to do a quick G-SME and explain what we're doing.
So situation for the moment, she's a PR female in her early 20s, been involved in a burglary at Botany Kmart. Admin and logistics equipment will be as we are. There's no information that we have around firearms, but the house is still pretty unknown.
We'll just get our targets and then do the search.
Yeah, just the dot maybe.
Yeah, maybe the issue for us. Cool, let's make it happen. Yeah, we're just heading off to arrest a female for burglary after she's committed offences earlier today. The address has some risk, people, dogs, other things. So we've got a few units that are going to attend with us. We're going 10-7 now. And that dog's going to be a problem. Kia ora. How many people are in the house? 2. Would you mind coming out here and we'll just have to search for some property, yeah? Oh, dogs off, dogs off, dogs off. Spray, 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 spray. Get that dog inside. All right, let's take a breath and then we'll go for the next. You all right, dude?
Yeah, fine.
Can I see?
Yeah. You can watch it on YouTube as well.
Oh, buddy. He's got a decent little gash on the back of his leg. We're just doing first aid. We've entered the property. We've chatted with her, she's let us in. We're now just recovering some of the stolen property. So we've arrested our offender who we're looking for the burglary. Within the arrest, we've had one person who's been obstructive and not let us basically conduct a search. He's been arrested. During the arrest procedures, a dog has bitten one of my staff members. So we're just giving that staff member some first aid, and now we're conducting the search that we came here to do as well.
No, I'm feeling okay for the moment. I think maybe the adrenaline's settling down a little bit, but I'll definitely be getting it checked out.
Cool, okay, Seaman's aware of what we're up to. He's happy with the plan. We still need to make entry and search for the property. So if she's happy to lock the dog in a room and do the search, we can do it real quick and then get her out there. Yeah, we've just completed most of our search. We've found a lot of property that we're uncertain of the status of it. Because of that, we're going to seize it. We believe it's stolen property, it's still got tags on it, things like that. And then the property that we know is stolen, that we've come here today to get in the first place, we're seizing that as well. So, good result. We've got the property, got the offender. Recidivist offender for shoplifting, and it's good to catch up with them. So, really good result.
Hey guys, I'm Sophia. Welcome back to season 4 of Ride Along. I hope you guys are excited to watch us do our work, tag along like we did last season. Today, obviously I'm not in my operational kit, my BAS. I'm actually sitting on the desk, so the desk sergeant today. Which just means I listen over the radio, get units to attend jobs, comms chats to me. Hello, hey, it's Sophia from Public Police, how are you? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will put that in the notes myself. With a desk sergeant, so basically we get our INET up, which is where we get our jobs, what we need to respond to, and I just see what units I have available to send to those jobs. I think so. This is where it's happened. So it's outside of that school. This is a vehicle involved, and then yeah, it's just to really just oversee everything going on in our area, what our units are doing. Just making sure everything's all good and going well, going smoothly. And anyone that wants to obviously go down the sort of leadership path or become a sergeant, this is one of the things you need to learn how to do and get good at. Speaking of, got a phone call. Hello, Sophia speaking. Definitely want to go down the path of becoming a sergeant, hopefully in the near future. What I'm currently doing now is obviously the acting sergeant, so I'm not actually a sergeant, but it's cool to be in that space with the sergeants and be able to sort of be a role model for the section. And yeah, I just really enjoy leadership.
There's a new face in this season of Ride Along. She's a acting sergeant from Upper Hutt. I'm told her name is Julz, but I'm also told that's not her real name. I wonder why that is.
Front, opposite, closing.
Hello, I'm Julz. I am currently the acting sergeant for the community team here in Upper Hutt. I'm on a year-long secondment and I'm currently 8 months in. Perfect, that's a pass. All right, you're good to go. You take care, eh? Thank you. I am very excited for Ride Along Season 4. Always watched it on YouTube and thought it was a pretty cool series, so it's awesome to get our work group a part of it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, what?
they've gone into lockdown. Myself and UPLSKS will tend to trespass.
So the job that we're going to now is for a female who's trespassed from a school and she's there at the moment.
Possibly spitting and yelling.
It'll be her third time breaching the trespass order in essentially a week.
So school's in lockdown, staff and students are currently in lockdown. She seems to be having a bit of like a mental health episode.
Okay. We got called saying there was a female that's been trespassed from the school back there and she was at the school. So we've gone and located her and arrested her. Can you just jump in the car for us? So at this stage you're under arrest for a breach of bail and for 3 times trespass, all right? Yeah, everything is. And then I've just spoken with her family and it sounds like she's been there unannounced this morning and she shouldn't have gone there. She's on bail not to go to that address. We're going to charge her with the trespasses. So we're going to take her through to Wellington Custody Unit now. For me, my why of police was to help people. It sounds really cliche, but it's true. And I wanted to be a police officer since I was young in high school. Something I've always been passionate about. So I went to uni and got my degree first, and then as soon as I'd finished uni, I applied, and here we are. So my actual name is Danielle, and I feel like I feel like there's so many people who don't even know that my actual name is Danielle because so used to calling me Julz.
How did you even get the name Julz?
Oh, are you sure you want to know?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so when I first started on Frontline, we went to a job, went to reverse back and straight into a bus stop sign. And then when we got back to the station later on, they were all thinking of nicknames that they could call me. And one of the nicknames was the bus. Which, straight away I was like,
Hell no.
no, that is not going to be my nickname. So then they were thinking away and they came up with Julz because Julian Sophia, who plays for the Hurricanes, gets nicknamed the bus. So Julian Julz. And it's just
A lot
stuck.
better than the bus.
I went with my family to a Hurricanes game a couple weeks later and I got a photo of Julian Sophia.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I framed it and I put it in my cubby. So yeah, you've just got to embrace it. Cute dogs. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. If you need to know anything about me, just know that I can spot a dog from a mile away. Look, there's one.
Wait.
Alright, so we were just setting up to do some speed checks, but I've spotted another dog. So this is Max. Meet another dog. You are so cute. Hello. What's your name?
Chào.
Oh, hello.
Good girl.
I am obsessed with dogs, so it's only fair that I introduce my own one. This is Seth. Sometimes Seth's really good at his tricks. Paw, other paw. Seth is a steppy cross lad, but yeah, he's definitely got some little quirks. Go back. I wonder if they've got a doggy. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
What a busy shift. Thanks for watching another episode of Ride Along. We'll catch you in the next one.